Hello everyone, welcome to part 102 of Laravel 9 series, in which we are getting the multi-vendor e-commerce website. So we will continue working on the shopping cart page. We have seen the few videos of the shopping cart, and we are updating the card items. Okay, we are updating the quantity of the card items. Okay, in the last video we have seen that we able to get the card item along with the card ID as well as the current quantity to our jQuery code. Okay, once we will click on this one, we will get get it here in the custom.js. We called this update card item jQuery with this class. Okay, so both in case of plus a class, we increment the quantity, and in case of minus a, we decrement the quantity. Okay, so we have the new quantity in both the cases. So now we are going to use the Ajax so that we can pass this card ID as well as the new quantity. Okay, so that we can refresh that particular portion. Okay, refresh that particular portion. Okay, so let's see, let's work on this one. So here another thing that we want here, the card ID. Okay, card ID. So card ID we are also get in dollar. Here we can check out that how we are getting the card ID. Here you can see, here we are also getting the card ID in the data hyphen card ID. Okay, so for getting this as well, what we are going to do, dollar this. Okay, this, and here data card ID, like this. Okay, so by this we will get the card ID as well. Let's check this one, that we are getting the card ID or not. Let's refresh it and let's check it. See this one, yeah, card ID. This one is the 8 card ID, and this one is the 7 card ID. Okay, so we are getting the card IDs here. So fine. So now we are going to use the Ajax here, $.ajax. Here we are going to use it like this, and here we are going to get both the data that we want to pass it further. That is, one is the card ID that we are getting, and what is the another one? Another one is the quantity. Okay, ty quantity, we are getting the new quantity. Fine. Okay, so another one is the URL that we want to call. Okay, so which URL we want to call, we will make the new URL here. We are going to make it like update card item quantity, something like this, update card item quantity. Okay, let's open the web.php file where we are going to create this new route in the front group. Okay, so here I am checking like card add. Okay, card update. Okay, card update quantity. So we can use the new new route here, not like this. We are going to use it like this, card update, like card add. Here we are going to use card update. Okay, card update, and then quantity, item quantity. Here something we can use. Okay, card update lead, card update or card lead. Okay, so we can use the meaningful route here. So let me check that what we can use here, update card item quantity. Okay, update card item quantity, update card item quantity. Here we will make it like route, post route we are going to give. Okay, so here we are going to use it. Okay, this one, though this one is not required. If you want to put the slash, you can put, otherwise it is not required. Okay, So here card, first two are fine. Card update look fine. Now further I am thinking like maybe some other thing we may require in future. So yeah, okay, fine, then what we can do, card update item quantity or simple quantity. That means that we are going to update the card quantity. Okay, so that looks I think fine. Okay, why to make too much big? Okay, card update quantity. Okay, or simply card update is also fine, but we need to make sure that if the any other thing we want to update in card, then maybe we are required to change the route. Okay, so at this time we can simply make it card update. Okay, because in further videos we are also going to delete the card item from here, then we will make it card slash delete. Okay, like this one, card add, card update, card delete. But maybe in future we may require to change the route, so be ready for that thing. Okay, so now we are going to make it card update. So same I have added it there, card update. So this one I am going to remove, only card update is enough. Okay, so we are going to use this one, card update, and after that type post. We are going to use the type as post. Okay, we can also make it like this, and after that success function. Here the response will come, we are going to alert the response whatever it will, and then error function. Here we are going to show the error if any error will come. Okay, so our route card update. So we are going to make new function, products controller, at the rate of here as well. We can simply use it the same way, card update. Okay, so we are going to create this function in products controller front. After the card add function, after the card function, here we are going to make it public function card update. Okay, so request request. So here we'll get the data in Ajax dollar. So if dollar request Ajax, if the data is coming in Ajax, okay, then we are going to fetch that data, put in dollar data, all the data, and we are going to print it as well to test that whether the data, all the data is coming here or not. Okay, so we are going to check once, inspect, right click and uninspect. We can only inspect. Okay, then we can check here network. We can click on, like I'm going to click on plus. Okay, then you can see the 8 is the that card ID. Okay, we need to check in console here, I think. Node is coming. We need to check where is the issue. I think we may stop. See here, alert is fine. Here we are going to remove the alert as well now. Okay, go the cases, though we are working on this case plus. Okay, so here we need to check whether which issue is coming here. Place of plus here. Okay, so we are going to check here that what issue is coming exactly. So we can see the CSRF token mismatch. Okay, so see, we are required to add some script here, the script of CSRF token script, so that we can avoid this mismatch of the token. Okay, so we can simply put this in a Ajax call in these headers. We can put in Ajax call here. Okay, simply we need to add this to prevent this CSRF token error. Okay, to prevent this error, token mismatch error, we can prevent it by this. And now we are going to check once again. Like, I'm going to click on plus, and you can see it is fucking fine this time. Card ID is 8 and quantity is 2, means we are going to make the quantity of 2 in the card ID 8. Okay, so this is the card ID 8, we want to make the quantity as 2. Okay, user is trying to increase the quantity, so the data is coming correctly up till our function. Here also you can check it. Okay, so it is coming fine, so we can move further. Okay, we can comment this one and can move further. So this is the way of the debugging as well. Okay, see, step by step, keep on checking that you are getting the correct data or not. Okay, so now what we are going to do, we are going to get the card details this time, because we want to update the card item as well. Okay, or we can do one thing, we can straight away increase the uh, increase the card item to 2, that the quantity to 2. Okay, and see, checks we are going to do afterwards, but right now we can straight away update the cards table. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to update the card table now, like where id. See, we are having now the card id we are getting. Okay, in $data card id, we have seen that we are getting the card id in $data. Okay, and straight away we can update the quantity. Okay, so whatever the quantity is coming, we can straight away add that quantity here. $data and qty quantity is coming like this. Okay, so this will straight away update the quantity of the card. And after that we are going to get that card items here. See that, see, we need to get the card items once again here. So there is, we are going to open the card model. See, this is the get card items. This one we require to get the card items from the session, so that we can pass these card items, because the card items updated after we update the quantity. Okay, so we are required to return these card items once again from here as well, that we are going to use as the for each loop in the page. Okay, so we are required to execute it, we are required to get it the card items once again. So this one we are simply going to call this get card item, so that we can pass these card items okay, in that particular portion that we are going to call via Ajax. Okay, so here we are going to use that return response JSON. Okay, so status is true for this one, and after that, see, there is the syntax view string view make. So this is the syntax that you need to learn and inside this front dot products dot cart items. Okay, and we want to return that get card items as well, this array that we are getting like this. Okay, so we need to make sure that it is I think it is some issue. See, return response JSON, after the JSON. Okay, uh, in status true. Okay, after that view, this is the view. Okay, status is true, this is the view that we want to call, string view make. Okay, front products, this is the page that we want to call. Once again, we need to refresh this one, this part only, card items only and nothing else. And here I have mistake, with card items. Okay, with card items it is fine. And after that, this one square bracket is required to end. Okay, we are required to end this square bracket, and then this one, see this one. Okay, square bracket, then this one. Okay, now it seems to be fine. And so let's see once again what will happen. This time maybe the error will come. Let's see. I'm going to click on plus. See, error is coming this time. Okay, so what error is coming? Error of the view. See, view not able to found. So we need to add one header here, one more header that we require for such things. Okay, use Illuminate and support inside the Facades, and inside Facades view required for processing this type of code, this type of view we require. This one we require for this. Okay, so we require that view. Okay, so let's see once again, refresh it, and now we are going to try once again. Okay, so here we will try to update the quantity to 3. Object is coming because here we need to update here response, that whatever response is coming from there. Okay, we need to check that response. So we are sending, what we are sending here, we are sending the status. Okay, and we are also not sending any other thing. So what we can do, we can do one thing here. We will just call the status here to check that whether it is our execution is true or false. Okay, so let's see if some result will come. Here you can see it's keep on incrementing, and here the subtotal is increasing, but we want to do it via Ajax. Okay, true this time. Okay, so it means that it is working fine. Okay, so what we are required to do, I'm just going to remove this one, is not required. We are required to update that particular part. So here we can see, here we are using the append card items. This one we are going to use it now to append the card items. Okay, so here we are going to use this ID. Okay, and we are going to refresh this ID, means refresh this part only, response view, like this. See, there are two things that we are passing from there. One is the response status that we have alert. Okay, and one is the response view. You can see the response view, only two things we are returning. One is the status must be true in this case, and one is the review that we are going to show to the user once again via Ajax, so that there is no refresh of the page. Okay, so let us now check this one. Okay, so now we are going to check it. I'm going to close this one and we'll see here. See, I'm going to make it value here. From here I'm going to make it 1 here. Right now see it's 4, I'm going to make it 1 from the database. Okay, so that we can start once again. Now you can see the quantity for both the products is 1 right now, and now we are going to increment the quantity for the first product. Its price is rupees 810, and after increment the quantity, the subtotal as well as the subtotal here and as well as the grand total must increase automatically. Okay, without refreshing the page. You can see that there is no refresh. Okay, so let's see. I will click on plus. See, you can see the subtotal automatically updates without refreshing the page. It's 1620, that is the multiple of 810. 810 into 2, that is 1620. And here also you can see the subtotal as well as the grand total automatically updates without refreshing the page instantly. Okay, so here as well we are going to see to quantity. Okay, so once again you can see it's updating in real time. See, I am going to do it like this. See how fast it is. Nothing is updating. You can see page is not refreshing at all, only the values are updating. Okay, we not even come to know that what is happening in the page. You can see only the prices are updating correctly. Okay, we can even reduce back to 1. See, the total again matches. Okay, it comes back. Okay, you can see, do this at your end. I think we now can able to update the quantities via Ajax without refreshing the page, subtotal as well as the grand total as well. Okay, so now there are few conditions that we are going to add here, like if the quantity is more than the stock, then we are going to show here the error message that the quantity is more than the stock available, so please reduce the quantity. And the other error message as well, like the product it may be disabled or something. Okay, so all kind of checks we are going to add here to make sure that no invalid that card must not update if there is any invalid result. Okay, so this thing we are going to do, and along with that we are going to work on the delete card item as well, and after that we are going to work on the login register of the user. Okay, in I think maybe in next video or after one video we are going to work on the user registration part. Okay, so that's all for now. If you have any query you can surely ask me. Okay, that's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.